welcome back to the vlog. I think that's what you call this. It's a video. Today I've got a cup of tea. I mean, I don't really know how that helps anything. But anyway, I'm here for another flash fiction story from my collection, The First Flash of Hope. Okay, which is available on Wattpad. Okay, you can get it on the links below. So it's going to be 20 flash fiction short stories, of which I think I've written 7 so far, but I'm slowly but surely getting through it. This one is called Space Station Earth, and it is all about being on a space station above Earth and Earth having fallen a catastrophe. Or has it? I do like a twist in my tales. So, I'll read it for you now. It's Space Station Earth. The Earth is dead, a desert planet devoid of life, extreme radiation washing over the surface, which is why we live here, in the largest structure ever created by human hands, a gigantic space station circling the planet. It is so large it has its own gravitational pull. If you listen carefully, you can hear the thrusters firing on and off as it makes sure we don't crash into the Earth below. If you can call it below in space, it is only the gravity systems that keep our feet on the floor and make it seem that we are above the Earth. Every country has its own place here, a network of corridors connecting detachable models, each painted with the flag of that country. Obviously, the richer nations have the best ones, larger, more luxurious, better facilities. You might think we would be cramped up here, but over half the world's population died when the planet fell. It's still tight up here, but we're not living shoulder to shoulder. We all have our own rooms with a single bed, wardrobe, table and toilet cubicle. It's better than death anyway. I'm one of the lucky ones. I work in food production. I move from the UK to France every day for work. Okay, it's just a 10-minute walk down a corridor and everything looks the same, but there's something special about it. It's definitely better than taking one of those trains. Yeah, they're fast, but I feel sick after going on them. And those ships that take you out into space and around the station are worse. No, I'm happy with a walk. Happy to see the dull corridor pass by, although it really could do with a lick of paint. The only space I want to observe is out of the window. This morning is the same as every other. Halfway down the corridor, I see the desk with the archway next to it. On either side, the tricolor is draped. Bonjour, Martha, the lady at the desk says. Comment allez-vous aujourd'hui? I reply. Seriously, Martha, the lady says in a thick French accent. How long have you been working in the French module? Surely you should have learnt some of the language by now. Sorry, I mouth, showing my data pad. Jemima looks at it and nods. I do this journey every day, so it is a mere formality. I always worry as I walk through the archway. Scared alarms will go off, but they never do. A few minutes later, I've navigated a maze of passageways and appear in front of large metal double doors. Above a light displays the phrase Unité de production alimentaire. I push the doors open and I'm immediately greeted by Mr. Blanc. He stutters his words as panic plays across his face. Martha, come quick. What is it, I ask? There is some fault in the biowarming chambers. The heat is fluctuating, causing the plants to wilt. I think we have about 48 hours before we lose all the crops. I hurry after him, nearly breaking into a run to keep up. Which chambers? All of them. Biowarming chamber fault activated, I say. Excellent, Palmer, my supervisor responds. And they do not suspect a thing? There are no reports they know anything. I can feel it. The experiment will be a success. I nod, swallowing hard. How I wish this job was easy. Yes, it is just monitoring servers and switching systems on and off, but the morality is where it gets you. Those people up there, circling a planet they think is dead, conned into heading onto a space station in the name of science. But as my superiors say, if the Earth fell, if we needed to move into the space station, we would need to be prepared for every eventuality. It is not as if we are exactly killing everyone up there. They have a chance to survive, they just need to find a solution. They can survive for days without food. And how they do that will provide us with important information. Right, Palmer, what of the view in the windows? I point to the screen, showing that they still but display the Earth as a dusty brown blob. They still have no idea that Earth is inhabitable, that the Great Fall never happened. Excellent. We don't want anything to ruin our investigations. That's the last of the saplings moved, I tell Mr. Blanc. Excellent, he replies. Before he can assign me another role, a short man in a polo shirt and thick-rimmed glasses runs in. He speaks to Mr. Blanc in French. I really should be able to understand the odd word by now, but the speed of their speech means I catch nothing. When finished, he heads off and Mr. Blanc turns back to me. It appears some of the code that controls the climate in the biowarming chambers became corrupted. Matteo and his team have isolated where the code is and should have a fix in the next couple of hours. Brilliant. So what now? For now, let's monitor all the plants we have removed from the chambers. They should be fine for a couple of hours, but I don't want to take any chances. As I lie in bed, I think how close we came to catastrophe. We, the last humans alive, floating around the Earth in a space station that could malfunction at any point. Today we saved the world. Well, the human race. It makes me happy to know that the situation did not get out, that no one else knows how close they came to dying, how close the human race came to ending. I will sleep well tonight. Right, everyone, my supervisor states. We are on test scenario 4. Today, the boosters will overpower and send the space station hurtling into space. Let's see how they deal with the problem this time. And that's the end. Hopefully it was clear which points were Martha, the woman speaking, and I didn't say it was a man or a woman, but I imagine in my head it's a man when the guy on the Earth, who's taking orders from his supervisor speaking. If you got confused with that, remember you can go to the link below, First Flash of Hope, that will have this story and others in so you can read them. Also, I considered a French accent, but I thought that might be a little offensive because it might sound terrible, so I didn't do the French accent bit, but I was doing it in my head. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you liked the story. There'll be more coming out. At the time of recording, I'm on school holidays, so I'm doing a bit more writing. Obviously, as I've said many a time, my work comes first. This is a bit of a hobby. So yeah, any comments as well would be greatly received. Final thing to say, I'm really apologise. I don't have a proper setup, as you can say. I can still get one of those light rings and things, but I thought, no, I'm not in this for YouTubing, for being an influencer. I'm in this to share my writing. So I'm sat by a window, which the view looks nice in my house, but obviously to you, as clouds go past, it keeps going light and dark. I wish I could have done something a bit more about that. But hey ho, that's the nature of this push together stuff. It's just done it then, look. Anyway, hope you enjoy it. Keep your eyes out, ears out for more vlogs, and look on my blogs. I'm posted on my blog and on my Twitter account, my writing, and just say I've been doing a lot of editing recently, so hopefully, fingers crossed, there might be some proper actual books coming out soon. Who knows? I always say that and then it takes months and months and years and years. Anyway, for now, goodbye.